Did you know that Coca-Cola spent $1 million on a marketing effort that left some consumers with a foul taste and even worse stench in their mouths? Since its foundation, Coca-Cola has become one of the world's largest and most powerful corporations. Coca-Cola is a household name, whether you like it or not. However, you may be surprised to learn some frightening and shocking realities beneath the company's happy faces and well-known advertising. Hey everyone, I'm Megan and welcome to Investing Wise Academy. Today, let's go back in time and learn about Coca-Cola's interestingly weird history that will make you think twice about the company. When pharmacist John Pemberton produced Coca-Cola in 1886, it was first sold as a brain tonic to treat headaches and exhaustion under the name French wine Coca. Before World War II, Pemberton worked as a chemist and druggist. Thus, he had access to morphine and developed a dependence on it for pain relief. He was also a Civil War commander, and an accident led to the development of the carbonated beverage as we know it today. Pemberton used cocaine as a morphine replacement after trying opium-free treatment because he realized his dependence on morphine was hazardous. During the Civil War, another doctor claimed that cocaine or coca leaves might treat morphine addictions, leading Pemberton to produce this concoction containing both substances. Vin Mariani, a well-known French mixture of Bordeaux red wine and cocaine, inspired Pemberton to create the cocktail. An ad from 1895 shows how it was advertised as a tonic that energizes and revitalizes both the body and the mind. In an 1885 interview with the Atlanta Journal, Pemberton said that the drink would benefit scientists, intellectuals, poets, divines, attorneys, physicians, and anyone who engages in intense mental effort. This French wine, marketed as a prescription, was claimed to have extraordinary medicinal results by Pemberton's. In the United States, however, alcohol has been prohibited, notably in the southern states. In light of this, Pemberton was motivated to make a drink for those abstaining, and he decided to remove the white substance and replace it with carbonated water. But because the drink was so bitter, he had to add so much sugar to it. It wasn't until he removed the wine from the drink that he was able to continue selling the French wine Coca under a new name. His bookkeeper was the one who initially thought of Coca-Cola, but in the end, he asserted that the term Coca-Cola meant nothing. Coca-Cola continues to deny that its mix includes cocaine. A spokeswoman for Coca-Cola stated that the drink does not contain cocaine or any other dangerous drug, and that cocaine has never been an additional component in Coca-Cola. Regardless, it was noted that coca leaves were present in it. Pemberton wanted his son to profit from the business, but Charlie Pemberton was a burden. It was essential to Pemberton that his innovation be passed down to his son Charlie. Thus, Charlie was granted a portion of the company's stock. Pemberton said that his son had a trademark on the name for a while, but that the formula had been made available to other businesses. In the end, Asa Candler bought out John, which was portrayed in the book written by Pendergast as being unpleasant and prone to drinking. Asa Candler promotes his wholesale and retail pharmaceutical company as the exclusive owners of Coca-Cola's wonderful, refreshing, exciting, and energizing products. The private procession that Mr. Candler paid for took place in 1891 after he paid $2,300. Further examination suggests that Candler may not have acquired all those shares since some of the papers had fraudulent signatures. We may never know what happened because Candler burned the company's early paperwork, most likely to cover his tracks. However, by the 1890s, Candler had seized control of Coca-Cola, and none of it mattered. Remember that the drink wasn't always a big hit? In response, Candler began to blanket the town with Coke-branded billboards, posters, and banners. They went as far as painting the Coca-Cola logo on barns and literally sticking it on whatever else they could think of to ensure that people saw it everywhere they went. By 1892, Mr. Candler's marketing prowess had nearly tenfold boosted the sales of Coca-Cola syrup. Aside from selling off his pharmaceutical firm, he devoted his time and resources solely to producing soft drinks. John Pemberton's former colleague Frank Robertson and two other associates helped Mr. Candler and his brother John start the Coca-Cola firm in Georgia. Initially, $100,000 were put into the business. No matter how clever the marketing strategy, one of Coca-Cola's marketing gurus went door to door in the region, collecting consumer information and mailing coupons to everyone. Free samples were offered in the hopes that people would become regular customers due to its highly addictive components. However, it soon became apparent that promoting Coca-Cola as a treatment was a terrible idea. Instead of focusing on those who are unwell, they marketed to everyone by portraying it as a soft beverage that anybody can enjoy. Additionally, Coca-Cola has withdrawn its product line from the pharmaceutical sector. Dissociation led to a considerable investigation of their medical claims, which were proven to be fabricated. Coca-Cola's marketing strategy was a massive success, as sales began to climb swiftly after it was implemented. Despite this, Candler continued to put money into advertising, and as a result, the company began drawing the attention of sportsmen and celebrities alike. Coca-Cola came up with various marketing strategies, one of which is sex sales, which may have become a marketing cliche in recent years. However, few large businesses exploited the Coca-Cola girls as much as Coke did, by using lovely ladies who always had a Coke in hand. When finding the best locations for their adverts, Coca-Cola even had a statistical department that analyzed traffic and activity in supermarkets. The company was always eager to invest money in new media, like radio and television, to make its products widely recognized. Candler was motivated to boost Coca distribution. Outside of Atlanta, he began selling Coca-Cola to soda fountains. In 1890, an enterprising candy maker set up a soda fountain in his shop. By delivering syrup instead of carbonated water, Coca-Cola saved a large amount of money. In the end, this resulted in substantial savings in processing and logistics. Coca-Cola's inaugural glass cost 5 cents, and for the following 70 years, both the glass and the bottle cost a nickel. However, in 1899, 3 Tennessee businessmen paid $1 to Candler to request the rights to bottle Coca-Cola. Benjamin Thomas, Joseph Whitehead, and John Lipton are credited for initiating and developing the technology used for the bottling of Coca-Cola today, which is utilized in nearly every country on the planet. Due to its high cost and complexity, Candler considered it a terrible concept. On the other hand, the 3 merchants would carry all the risk and pay the price. And Candler consented, even though he wasn't thinking it was a permanent arrangement, allowing them to complete bonding rights for Coca-Cola. By offering the bottlers an indefinite contract, it promised to supply them with Coke syrup at the same low price of $1 over the long haul. This would lead to a spate of litigation between Coca-Cola and its bottlers, regardless of how much the cost of raw materials climbed. Over the following few decades, the Coke Corporation would spend tens of millions to retrieve some of the rights that Candler had sold for $1. On the other hand, Candler didn't have to worry about this in the early 1900s, since sales of Coca-Cola were soaring and only became more prominent. When World War II broke out, sugar would have to be rationed. Because Coke was a vital wartime commodity, the corporation argued that it should be exempt from sugar restrictions. What's more ridiculous is that the government agreed with this. That's because Coca-Cola lobbied the government for a lot of money. The corporation funded a slew of studies to persuade the government that the drink might give soldiers an energy boost. On the other side, Coke had secretly negotiated a deal with the Nazis. Additionally, they offered Coca-Cola in Germany while simultaneously avoiding all things American. It frequently featured the Coca-Cola logo in the form of swastikas. Coca-Cola was also advertised on Nazi instructional materials and given away at Hitler Youth rallies. Coca-Cola played both sides of the argument excellently because Germany was such an important market for the firm. And there you have it. What can you say after knowing all these things about our favorite carbonated drink? Let us know in the comments. After that, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell buttons for more videos like this. This is Megan, and as always, thanks for watching.